Good morning, folks. This is Granny with Granny and Grumpy's Homestead and Granny and Grumpy's Vegan Kitchen. I have two channels that I have, and one is called Granny and Grumpy's Homestead, and the other one is Granny and Grumpy's Vegan Kitchen. I started to show y'all, and I did show one of the videos, one of the channels, on how to make sure you have plenty enough celery and cut up onions in your freezer. And as I was cutting the celery up, I left the bottoms, and I want to show you why. Because I'm a firm believer in not throwing any and everything away as far as plants and things that can become plants, if it can help you out with growing food. We're going to come upon a time very shortly when we better have some gardens, or we're not going to get to eat very much. Here I want to show you. Let me turn it around. So here are the four that I had from the first video I made with chopping up celery and onions. And I believe that one is on Granny and Grumpy's Vegan Kitchen, which is what I'm making this for actually right now. But I'm going to announce who it is at the beginning each time, with it being Granny and Grumpy's Homestead and Granny and Grumpy's Vegan Kitchen, simply because I want to be able to interchange the videos. So you keep, here you'll see, first of all, it's already growing a plant. See there? They're starting to come out. The part that has the root is the part that you want to be the downside. And then, of course, you fill up your cup, your glass vessel, with water. And then you put, in a triangular shape, you put 3 of the toothpicks in to suspend it in the water so that the roots can start to grow. Now, I don't really know how long it'll take to do this. I've done this before whenever we lived in Selma at the other house where we had Granny and Grumpy's greenhouse. This time I don't really know how long it will take. So I'm considering, because I think we've actually gone past all of the really cold down where it would be a frost. I'm considering putting these outside on the porch. I have grow lights in here, and of course this is the room where we start the seedlings, and we've got some that are just about ready to go out in our little greenhouse that we grow the plants in. Let me show you where we're going to go with this. Yes, there's 2 doors to my guest room. I'm also going to come back in and show you what's going on over there. Or maybe I should show you before I go outside. Okay, so we also are growing our own sweet potato slips. We grew almost 300 pounds worth of sweet potatoes last fall when we harvested them. And of course you can see in the bottoms of the jars where they have roots now. And so this won't be nearly enough slips, I'm sure, but it'll take a great chunk off of what we will have to buy. We've got our own slips, and we know we've got good stuff then. All right, now let's go on out. It's a beautiful day outside, absolutely gorgeous. Look at that beautiful field out there. Isn't it so luscious green? All the grass is growing back. And there, my beautiful, beautiful dogwood trees. They're just a-blooming. And then, of course, we got our little barn swallows up here who think that they belong here. They come back every year. Bob gets very agitated with them because he doesn't like the mess they make on our front porch. And they do. They make a terrible mess. Now, I have all of these. As you can see, there's 5 planters here. The extreme one down there is comfrey, and I use that to make a comfrey salve with. The next 2 we will pull down so that they're not touching or in the way of the comfrey, because comfrey leaves are you don't want to eat them. Let's put it that way. They're poisonous. So they have healing powers when it's on the skin. It's just you can't have it in the stomach. So, all right, here is mint. And mint's very invasive. Whatever it gets to, it will spread like wildfire. So this whole thing will be full of mint by the end of the summer. And then here, we're going to grow something else in here. We've got to clean it up first. We're not sure what we're going to put in it. And then these 2 are the ones I'm going to plant. I'm going to put 2 plants each of celery in there. And we'll see how it goes. I want those who live in suburbia to be able to plant things on their porches, what little ground they might have for their yard. They just need a chance to be able to garden too if they want to. Some people just don't have the ability right at this point in time to move out to the country to be able to have somewhere where they can actually plant a lot of food. But they can plant what they can in containers. So y'all have a blessed day. We thank you so much for tagging along with us and learning how to do things and what things you can do. And we love you, and more than that, Jesus loves you. So if you like our videos, please press the like button and consider subscribing too. We thank you, and you have a blessed and wonderful day. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.